yes, my guy, it is 37 degrees here in Florida. I know I've seen some posts and some memes online saying, Floridians, bro, it's not that cold. Absolutely it is. It is that cold. It might not be the winters of the frozen tundra of Wisconsin, but it's cold. You guys got to realize when you say, bro, it's not that cold. As you can see, for 37 degrees. The reason I say you guys don't understand where we're coming from is, one, it's normally primarily humid and hot here, so when it does get cold, it's very different than what you guys experience on a regular basis. But it's like me asking all you people from Wisconsin, Chicago, come here during August, come here during July, where it's 99 degrees with 99% humidity and your windows are fogging up because it's so hot out, and you can actually reach out and feel like you can touch the air because it's so thick. Don't tell me you know what it's like to be in a hot, humid climate, because to be honest, that's why people here in Florida freak out if it's below 70, because a lot of the people here have never even seen snow in their life. And I'll say it again. The reason why people like Mr. Sam Sulek actually motivates me to work out, one, because he's just always in the I Am Paradise, always pushing himself, and I'm that kind of person. I might not be as big or as jacked as him, but seeing other people have the same motivation that I do, because you have to be motivated at all costs to be going to the I Am Paradise all the time. I don't watch all his vlogs, but I do follow like a lot of his short clips and his motivational things that he has said in the past, is because he comes off as a normal dude and he doesn't come off fake. He just comes off as a dude who loves working out, a dude who doesn't dress fancy, and a dude who just drives a regular car. He's not out here flashing. He's not out here balling out of control. Yes, he bought his own, he built himself his own gym, which is flossing hard, because owning your own big gym like he did is pretty crazy. But outside of that, he's just a regular ass dude who loves what he's doing. We're heading to the I Am Paradise on this Wednesday morning. I'm gonna get me a protein bar before I go and a energy drink. So I walk into the I Am Paradise. Dude right there walks up and goes, yeah, buddy! You got some caffeine? Just like me. I always do a little bit of caffeine of some sort for my workout. And one of the things I do like about this rowing machine, it's like a high row machine, so you're going like this. You can actually isolate one side or the other, because it's not just doing it like with a cable, so you can isolate one side or the other, which is pretty cool. I like most of the time doing it one by one, like left side and doing the right side, because you can isolate when you come down and hold and then contract, hold and then contract. Go right back here to where the deadlift area is and do some heavy, I'm talking insanely heavy shoulder shrugs on today's back. I do back and shoulders on the same day. That's just how I roll. But shoulder shrugs, hell yeah, I did. I think 205 last week. Jesus, it was heavy, but we're gonna get into it. Guys, it's all about pushing yourself, doing the form correctly. And don't do none of this scientific lifting where people are doing like this and like that. They're using leg press machines and leg curl machines for doing like arms. Don't do that. That's a way to get hurt, injured. Or if you're trying to go viral on Instagram, I guess you can do some stupid shit. There's always two ways to do it. Doing it double or doing it single. Or you can do slow and control. Like you just hold it down and you hold it for a second and you contract. You're gonna So again, how many of you have actually seen people doing back rows laying on the floor like that or sitting on the floor like that? Probably no, not a lot. But again, try it. See if your gym has that little contraption, or you can use these little handles. But again, try it, because you don't know if you're gonna like it or if you're gonna not like it. But I think you get much more of a stretch, and it's a little bit more difficult than just doing it with the machine itself. But that's just my take on it. I think if you want to try it, cool. If you don't, don't. But that's the only thing I do that I would say is a little different than the traditional actual rowing that you see on the machine. I'll tell you this, before I end the video, we are back at the crib, about to go eat, about to go grub. If you have a passion for something, talk about it. If you have a passion for something, go do something about it, right? I think that's the way YouTube was designed. If you understand you have a passion for something and you enjoy doing something, talking about it, expressing about it is the only way that you're going to get views, I think. I think if you don't need a piece of gear, honestly. You don't need like a car or motorcycle, whatever. Sometimes those are what brings in the views. I got this motorcycle with this fat ass engine, or I got this car that's fast as fuck, right? But again, if you're passionate about something, let's say you're a car guy, or you're a motorcycle dude, or you're a fitness dude, and you enjoy going to the gym every single day, then cool, talk about it. But again, too many people try to make content. You can tell they're not passionate about the content they're talking about, right? Like when I talk about music, or I talk about fitness, or I talk about MMA, those are three things that I'm passionate about. I fucking love music. Music is one of those things that's almost like a therapy session for me. You put the headphones in, you go to concerts, and you sit back and you're actually like, this is one of the things that brings joy to my life. It gives me chills every single time I hear a certain riff, like a song, or it brings me back to a certain time in my life, like a Pantera song, or a Snoop Dogg song from like the 90s. I'm like, oh my god, I remember when I was doing this. I remember I was riding my bike with the tape deck strapped to my bike, listening to the first album that Snoop Dogg released, and my neighbors yelling out to me, "No, shut that crap up, that's devil music." I still remember the religious lady in the apartments I lived in screaming, "Turn that off, that's devil shit." And I'm like, yo lady, it's not devil music. And she didn't understand what it was. And in 1992, 93, music like that wasn't as popular as it is now. Now rap music is like the next biggest thing. It's bigger than rock music. But again, back then people thought it was just like horrible music. I bet you that lady to this day now bumps and thumps rap music. Boom, baby. Chorizo, onions, banana peppers, eggs, cheddar cheese. Yep, that's how I roll. Breakfast burritos. Yeah, buddy.